This morning, the USDA has approved cell-cultivated meat to be sold to the public for the first time.
So that's where it all starts, just a few cells.
Two cultivated meat producers now getting the green light to begin commercially selling their chicken, not raised on a farm, but in a facility. The meat is grown using real animal cells and large bioreactors fed with nutrients. I recently got a tour of California-based Upside Foods, the nation's first and largest cultivated meat producer.
You're making chicken in there.
Yeah, so if you look at this is approximately a 200 plus liter tank. And we take cells from a chicken or an egg. It takes 2 weeks to grow the equivalent of one chicken, 1,000 chickens, or 100,000 chickens.
So you're saying
The history of fried chicken is a complex and culturally rich story, deeply intertwined with the experiences and traditions of various communities, particularly in the United States. Origins and early history. Fried chicken's roots can be traced back to various cultures. However, it became significantly prominent in the American South. The method of frying chicken was brought to America by Scottish immigrants, who had their tradition of frying chicken in fat. However, the unique seasoning and cooking techniques that define what we know as Southern fried chicken were significantly influenced and perfected by African slaves. They introduced spices and herbs, transforming it into a flavorful dish. African American influence and soul food. Enslaved Africans had limited food options, and chicken was one of the few animals they were allowed to raise. This led to the development of various chicken dishes, including fried chicken. Fried chicken became a staple in the diet of African Americans, forming a critical part of what we now know as soul food, post-emancipation and cultural significance. After emancipation, fried chicken took on both a symbol of celebration and a stereotype linked to African Americans, often used derogatorily. Despite its roots in African American culture, the broader American society often overlooked their contribution, focusing instead on its Southern American identity. Commercialization and global spread. In the 20th century, fried chicken became commercialized with the advent of fast food chains, notably KFC, which popularized the dish globally. This global spread led to various adaptations and interpretations of fried chicken in different cultures. KFC, also known as Kentucky Fried Chicken, is a significant player in the global fast food industry, particularly renowned for its fried chicken. The history and impact of KFC encompass both positive and negative aspects. The positive global popularity and cultural impact. KFC has achieved immense global success, with thousands of outlets in over 100 countries. Its popularity has made fried chicken a globally recognized dish. Economic impact and employment. As a large multinational corporation, KFC contributes significantly to economies worldwide through job creation and business opportunities, including franchise operations. Negative aspects of KFC and health concerns. Fast food, including KFC's offerings, is often criticized for its high-calorie, fat, and sodium content, contributing to health issues like obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Cultural appropriation and historical erasure. Critics argue that KFC, with its branding centered around a white Southern gentleman, Colonel Sanders, overlooks the African American contribution to fried chicken's history and development. Environmental and ethical concerns. The fast food industry, including KFC, faces criticism for its environmental impact, including issues like excessive packaging waste and questionable animal welfare practices in poultry farming. Economic and social criticisms. KFC and similar chains have been accused of exploiting workers with low wages and poor working conditions. There's also criticism over marketing strategies targeting vulnerable communities. Impact on traditional diets. KFC's proliferation, especially in developing countries, is often linked to a decline in traditional eating habits, contributing to a nutrition transition towards unhealthier diets. KFC's famous fried chicken recipe, known for its 11 herbs and spices, is a closely guarded secret and a key part of the brand's allure. However, Based on available information, including the ingredients you've mentioned, we can discuss some aspects of their recipe and the use of certain ingredients like MSG. Monosodium glutamate KFC uses MSG, an ingredient known for enhancing flavor. MSG is a flavor enhancer that is generally recognized as safe by the FDA, but it has been controversial due to anecdotal reports of adverse reactions in some people. MSG symptom complex. Some individuals report adverse reactions to MSG. The specific blend of 11 herbs and spices is proprietary, and KFC has historically kept this a closely held secret. Speculations abound, but without confirmation from KFC, the exact blend remains unknown. Other ingredients. The chicken is marinated with salt and sodium phosphate, which help in tenderizing and preserving the meat. The breading mixture includes wheat flour, salt, spices, non-fat milk solids, whey, egg white solids, and garlic powder. These ingredients contribute to the texture and flavor of the crust. In summary, while KFC's recipe, including the use of MSG and its famed blend of herbs and spices, contributes to its unique and popular flavor, it also brings with it concerns related to health and nutrition. The brand's success lies not only in its flavor but also in its marketing and global appeal, despite the health implications of fast food consumption.
MSG's symptoms are complex. Some individuals report adverse reactions after consuming MSG, known as MSG symptom complex. Symptoms can include headache, flushing, sweating, facial pressure or tightness, numbness, tingling or burning in the face, neck, and other areas, rapid, fluttering heartbeats, heart palpitations, chest pain, nausea, and weakness. Allergic reactions. Although rare, some people might experience allergic-like reactions to MSG. Asthma. A few studies have suggested that MSG consumption may cause adverse reactions in individuals with asthma, but the evidence is not conclusive. In conclusion, the story of KFC and the history of fried chicken, particularly within the context of ultra-processed food, is a multifaceted narrative that highlights cultural, health, and economic dimensions. Cultural significance and historical roots. Fried chicken, with deep roots in African American culture and Southern American cuisine, has evolved into a global culinary icon. The contribution of African American cooks in the creation and popularization of fried chicken is a critical aspect of American culinary history, albeit often overlooked in mainstream narratives. KFC, as a brand, has played a pivotal role in popularizing fried chicken worldwide. However, its portrayal and marketing strategies have sometimes overshadowed the dish's cultural and historical origins, leading to discussions about cultural appropriation and recognition. Health impacts of ultra-processed foods. The rise of fast food chains like KFC has brought attention to the health implications of ultra-processed foods. High in calories, fats, sodium, and additives like MSG, these foods are linked to various health issues, including obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. The global spread of fast food has also influenced dietary habits, steering many away from traditional, healthier diets. Economic and social implications. KFC's global expansion has had significant economic implications, creating jobs and contributing to local economies. However, it also raises questions about labor practices, environmental sustainability, and the targeting of marginalized communities through marketing strategies. Conclusion: the journey of fried chicken, from a humble dish with deep cultural roots to a staple of a global fast food giant, encapsulates the complexities of cultural evolution, globalization, and the shifting landscapes of dietary practices. It underscores the need for a balanced view that acknowledges both the cultural significance and the health implications of such food. As we appreciate the rich history and flavors of dishes like fried chicken, we are also reminded of the importance of making informed choices about our food, considering both our health and our cultural heritage.
As of my last update in April 2023, approximately 70 billion chickens were slaughtered annually for their meat worldwide. This staggering number reflects the global demand for chicken, making it one of the most consumed meats across the globe. Thank you. Finger-licking peace and love from the chickens in the heavens above. That's a unique and delightful sign-off. If you have any more questions in the future about food history, health, or anything else, feel free to ask. Enjoy your culinary explorations, and take care.
Smells like money to me. We ate that food all the way from slavery until now. We eat chicken, we eat chitlins, we eat hot dogs, we eat cheese, we eat butter. And these things are ungodly. God did not make a cow. Man did that. That's a hybrid animal. But now the message is here. How come the message is here? That we should not eat those things. And we know this to be a fact because as we remove ourselves and we remove people from that diet, their pains, their joints, their knees, and everything begin to subside, all the pains. And one day, they are all gone. Why? Because we have returned to the food of God.